don't know when Awful Coaching is going to put out his video on this atrocity of a game, but we all know he's going to say Tom Thibodeau was incompetent defensively, and the Knicks played too passively on defense, resulting in a setup where the Knicks live in fucking North Korea. Trust me, I've seen enough of the guy's work, so I know how it's going to play out. And to be fair, I don't blame him for that assessment. Why was it we weren't putting our hands on Siakam, putting our hands up in front of Siakam, putting our hands up in front of Turner? Or why was it they couldn't miss a damn shot out of the box? I mean, another thing you could point to is Rick Carlisle acting like a fucking spoiled brat with his complaints after game two, which neutered the New York Knicks, OG with or without OG in the defensive setup. But another issue I could point to is Jalen Brunson getting this tunnel vision of, I gotta be the hero. I gotta hold on to the ball as long as I can. And it led to a lack of spatial and situational awareness every time he went down the court from game three onward. It's no wonder he sucked in four of the final five of this series, including breaking his hand near the end of this one. So now Indiana is going to play Boston in the conference final. I say Boston in five. If you look at how they played their pattern, crush their opposition in game one, let one get away in game two, and then crush their opposition in games 3 through 5, putting the nail in their coffin, and they'll get an easy road to the finals and finally have a chance to break a decade-long deadlock between, 4-year-long deadlock between them and the Lakers. And do what they couldn't do in 2022. The point is this, folks. Next year, 1, we need to keep the team healthy at all costs. 2, Tin Man Tibby has got to use players more than what he's accustomed to, i.e., enough with the tunnel vision and burning up minutes, which lead to injuries because of his play style grinding players in the dust. Again, referencing his time as the head coach in Chicago and in Minnesota, where he basically ground down Derrick Rose to nothingness on both occasions. And basically, go the never back down, but never quit motto, but use everybody on the fucking bench instead of the guys you're accustomed to. That's all I'm asking with this guy. And one of the main reasons I constantly accuse him as a tunnel vision tin man. And because it shows nepotism in terms of who he likes to play and who he doesn't want to put on the court. Tell me something I didn't already know, Capitan. Tell me something I didn't already know. Bottom line, the Knicks need to get some pieces that are durable in the draft. No trading away those draft picks. Utilize those pieces, give them a test run in the regular season, and see how they play out and how well they work out. And also, I'm hoping by the midpoint of next season, specifically when a certain man gets sworn back into the White House, Adam Silver gets put behind bars, mostly for how much of a political people pleaser that son of a bitch is. The next commissioner the NBA gets has to be firm, decisive, and harsh, and be willing to let the players cut loose with aggressive basketball instead of cum-style compassion ball. I mean, look at what the bullshit Roger Goodell's allowed in the NFL and what Bob Manfred's allowed in baseball. The only sport these days that's still relatively pure from when I was a kid in the 90s is the NHL. And it pains me to say that. Well, now the burden falls on the New York Rangers to bring the big title home. Let's hope they can bring home Lord Stanley's Cup. They start their series on Wednesday against Florida. Or is it Tuesday? Let me double check. Wednesday. Which means the West final is either Tuesday or Thursday. We'll find out tomorrow. It will be on Thursday. We'll find out who gets into the West. You damn right they blew it. Wouldn't be surprised if Tree puts a congrats Knicks video up. It really wouldn't surprise me. But then again, I'm pretty sure he'd take pity on the Knicks given how riddled with injuries the team was going into and coming out of the postseason. So, Freezy mocking the Knicks at the end of the year, it could swing either way. In any case, that's it for this Knicks season closeout video. Comment, like, share, subscribe. This is Mets2128 signing out. Goodbye, and good fucking night. Bang. Next year, go New York, go New York, go, and go all the fucking way.